Hi everybody, it's me, Amber Randstrom at Amber Randstrom Counseling. I was just going to talk a little bit about the holidays coming up, the weather changing, and how sometimes seasonal depression and anxiety can come into play. I want you to all be very aware that it's a really good time of year to really practice those other skills and tools as far as like balancing and self-care and putting ourselves first, because we really have a hard time doing that, especially as like husbands and wives and parents, and just taking on our careers. Even if we don't have kids, it's just a really hard balance. But it is really important to remember to value ourselves and take care of ourselves. One of the most common things that I hear quite often from many different people is there's just not enough time in the day for me to do the things I want to do or take care of myself or do some of that self-care. But the important message that I want to send to everybody is if you don't make it an importance, then nobody else is going to. So if you don't put yourself first and set aside a little bit of time for yourself, nobody else is going to really put that as a priority. You kind of set the standard in the relationships that you hold as to what you value about yourself and what is important for you. So if you don't find it important to have time for yourself, then nobody else is going to find it important for you to take time for yourself. I know that it is a really hard balancing game, but I also like to remind everybody that if we want to give 110% to everybody in our family, but we're only operating at 75%, how can you do that? So it is not selfish to put yourself first and take a little bit of time for you in order to give back to everybody else. I also like to bring this up during the holiday season because, especially out here in Colorado with the weather changing and everything, it is more difficult for us to get outside and do the activities that are so natural for us to do. However, I want you to kind of start preparing in, if it is a snowy day or if the weather is bad and I don't want to go outside, what are some other things that I can do within my home in order to manage and make sure that I still take time for myself? And it could be something as simple as reading or writing or, adult coloring books are awesome. So anything along those lines that, can be a substitute when it comes to outdoor activities lacking. Also, open communication with our partner, because holidays can bring some financial stress and some other difficulties coming up. So I want everybody to kind of start practicing some of those tools as well, as far as talking about finances, what is our plan for the holidays, families coming in town, all of those things can create additional stresses. So if we start the conversations now in preparation for the holiday season, then hopefully things will not be as stressful once they hit. So, to cap, I want to just say, really take time for yourself. Really make sure that you're at least squeezing in 15 minutes a day for self-care purposes, whether that is, going on a walk or taking a long bath, anything like that, that kind of gives you a little bit of a reboot and a relaxing for yourself. If you have any questions or you would like any more information, please just give me a call, 720-990-4308. You can text me, you can call me, or you can email me at contact@cozycommunication.com. Thank you so much and see you next month.